Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I'm excited to be here. Want to find myself just for a second so that I can see comments. So let me know if you're on. I'm excited to be in this space with all of you today and to be able to have a conversation with you. So how cool is that? So I am honored to be here today, honored to be in this space, and I thank Annie for arranging all of this, for having us all here, and to be with such amazing, hello Brenda, to be with such amazing presenters this week. For those of you, I hope you've all been watching. I hope you've all been able to soak all of it in. How has your week been so far? Have you enjoyed your time here in the Magical Moon Moms? What an exciting opportunity. What a cool place to be in. And if you are coming on, come say hi to me. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to interact with you. And I'm excited to just have a cool conversation here today. So welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And for those of you who have been watching, have you enjoyed the other presentations that have happened? You can just send some hearts up, send some love to Annie. She has created a beautiful week for all of us, and I'm honored to be part of it. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gina Stroll. Brenda's saying, yeah, baby. I am a spiritual healer and I'm an intuitive healer and a spiritual coach. So I work with women every day to help them step out of their shame and their guilt and help release all of the heavy garbage that we all hold and help people step into their most amazing, beautiful life. Hello, Miss Laura. Welcome. So I am excited I love doing what I do. I love talking to women about what I do. I love being in this space with you and helping anyone that I can, because that is my mission, is to help people step out of their old stories into the new life that they can create for themselves. So hello, Miss Delise. Thank you for being here. So those of you who are just coming on, have you enjoyed your week? I want to hear. Have you been watching? Have you been able to see these amazing presenters? Because this whole thing was set up by one beautiful lady named Annie, and she has created this space for all of us. So what a beautiful opportunity to be here with all of us. So today, if you saw, I'm just going to dive right into what I'm talking about. I want to hear your comments. I want you to interact with me. I can see your comments. I can comment back to you. So let's make this interactive because I'm excited. Hello, Crystal. I'm glad you're here. So I'm excited that you're all here. Today, I'm going to talk about shame and guilt. Yes, Crystal, there have been so many amazing. This has been awesome. Yeah, Valerie's saying it's been awesome. It has. What an opportunity. This doesn't happen all the time. And to have people who are so into this and loving it and wanting to be part of it and wanting to create the situations for all of you, to me, is just an amazing place to be. So today I am going to talk about shame. I know it sounds crazy, but I love talking about shame because I think as women, we forget that we don't ever want to talk about this. We don't, but yet we set in our own shame stories all the time and don't even realize what's going on. So the title of my thing is Getting the F Out of Shame and Stepping into Gratitude. So I'm excited to talk about this today. I talk to women just about every day of my life about shame. And I know that sounds crazy, but we all do it. We all live in it. We all have this place. Hello, Delise. Hello, Betty. We all have it. We all live in it. We feel shamed by others. We shame ourselves every day. Do we not? If those of you who are on with me, raise your hand if you're like, yep, I get it. Sometimes we don't even realize what's going on. We just don't feel really good about ourselves. We're just kind of in this space of like, it's just, things are just not working out for us. And we don't really understand why. The problem is the stories that we are telling ourselves in our head. So, and the reason that I like to talk about shame is because, yep, Betty's like, yeah, baby, I I used to be, okay. I have done my work. At least I have tried really hard. I still have my days, but I used to be the shame queen. Anyone else want to join in with me on the shame queen? Because I used to think that I sucked at being a mom, I sucked at being a wife, a sister, a friend. Anything that I did, I never felt good enough. Crystal's like, yeah, baby. I always felt like it wasn't enough. And then I was always resentful towards the people around me because nobody's seeing me for what I'm doing. And it's like this big, massive cycle that we get in of shaming ourselves. Brenda's saying, yep, I see all these hands going up. Thank you for your comments. We get in this horrible cycle of just shaming ourselves over everything and feeling bad about ourselves. Because let's face it, as women, we never feel like we are good enough. And it actually almost like talking about it just brings some tears to my eye because we set in this space of just never feeling like we are good enough. And the truth, this is bullshit stories. This isn't true for us. It was never true for us. But we, because of where we have been, because of our situations, because of the way that we were raised. Yep, I'm seeing all these hands going up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love your interaction. Because of the way that we are raised and the stories and our perceptions of things, we seem to go to this, I call it the shame shit show, because this is what we get into, this record that plays over and over and over in our head that we're never enough. We're not a good enough mom. Our kids deserve better. Our kids deserve this. We should be doing this. We should be all the should do's. Those are fun. And just really beating ourselves up. Not only are we doing that, I feel like as women, we also get it from other women around us. Oh, you do that? Well, geez, I get up every morning and I make my kids their lunches for the whole week on, anybody been in that? So you're like, oh, geez, nope, ain't happening. We seem to get it from around. And I even remember when I have 4 kids, my kids are all adults. But I remember one time where my husband and I wanted to take a vacation. Our kids were finally old enough. I felt like we could finally go on our first cruise and leave the kids home. And I remember calling my mom and telling her that I needed a sitter. And my mom telling me that good moms don't do that. Good moms don't leave. Good moms don't leave their kids behind. And I remember going on that vacation the whole time feeling guilty that entire week for taking time away from my kids. It is so true. Seriously. But I remember sitting in my own shitstorm, feeling guilty, feeling shameful because here I am out on this beautiful cruise ship and I left my kids home. Oh yeah, Brett. Oh, did you make your own baby food? Yeah, exactly. No, I bought it from the store. Exactly. We seem to have this shame all around us. The thing is that we don't need to stay here. We don't need to be in this place. And I stayed here for a long time. I was angry. I was resentful. I pretty much, even as a mom, even though I'm telling you the story as my mom, oh, really? You're leaving your kids at home? Oh, Brenda, no way. Your mom still does that and your kids are adults? Ugh, yuck. Seriously, kids are going to be fine. Kids are going to bounce. I've learned so much over these years of realizing that, what? We don't have to be in that place. We don't need to be. Where I want to go today is with how we shame ourselves. Because to me, in the work that I do, if we can get out of our own shame storm, other people's comments, like what we're getting, oh, did you make these other comments, you're going to be like, yeah, baby, I ain't going there with you. Because that's not where I want to be. And I know, and when we get out of our own way and we can start to understand what's really going on. So, is anybody, as we're talking about all this shame shitstorm, does this resonate with you? If it does, put a 1 in the comments. And put a 2 in the comments if you have ever been in this place of shame for a long period of time. Because that is where I came from. This is my story. This is why I do the work that I do. This is why I love healing so much. This is why, because I spent many years shaming myself, not feeling like I was ever enough, not feeling like I could show up and be enough, but I couldn't do enough. I could never say enough. All these ones, awesome, keep them coming. I couldn't ever say enough or be enough or do enough or create enough for my kids. And I mean, I'd work my guts out all day and I'd go to bed at night and still think, oh my gosh, you yelled at your kid today. What the hell kind of person are you? Like Paula's saying, yep, she's been in the shame storm. Like, and I spent a lot of years there. The thing looking back after I've done all these years later, I've been doing this work for 15 years now. And I look back and I think on how much I missed. Because while I was in that place of beating myself up every day, reminding myself of all my downfalls, reminding myself of how I'll never be a good enough mom and I'll never be like so-and-so, and my mom will never be happy with me. Hello, Trish. My mom will never be happy with me because I'm not doing enough for my kids. And, you know, my mom, I didn't consider my mom, and I don't mean this in any way to her, but I look at her and I didn't consider her a fantastic mom. She did the best she could. But I just remember feeling all that shame from her because I didn't raise my kids the way that she did. So, yes, Betty, guilt and shame is a wasted emotion because sometimes we actually remember it. And it really is. But it is so ingrained in us, sometimes we miss it so easily. And the reason that we miss it is because as we grow up, we create stories, we are told stories, and we make those stories our own. And so we have this record going on in our head 24 hours a day, 7 days a week of the stories that we have told ourselves on why we are not good enough, why we will never be good enough, why we are worthless, why no one cares, why nobody loves me, why I have to do everything myself, why nobody will help me. We tell, and we go on and on and on. And it just plays over and over and over again. And then we wonder why we get to this point where we're ready to have a freaking nervous breakdown. The thing that we're not paying to is what's going on up here. What are we telling ourselves every day? Because I guarantee the things that you are telling yourself would never come out of your mouth for your kids, nor would it come out of your mouth even for your dog. But we do it every day to ourselves. And we allow ourselves as women to go to this place and we shame ourselves because of our bodies and because of our looks and because all of these amazing things that are just not true for us. They're just not true. So I want to talk to you today about how to actually shut this record up. How's that for and then because I am an intuitive healer, we're going to do some healing today because that's what I do and that's what I love. So for those of you, I'm seeing all these ones as I talk about all this stuff. How does it make you feel? You can write in the comments, share with me. I love that, Betty. Shame and guilt really is a wasted emotion, but it is one that we as women, I think in particular, spend a lot of time in. And I'm here to tell you that you can change that. And those people who are on here that work with me, Delise is on here. Those who have worked with me, you can literally change that and get out of your own way. And it comes with a little bit of work. And I don't want to, I know as moms, we are busy. I know as moms that we sometimes just get in our own way. And yes, Brenda, it totally makes us feel unworthy. It makes us feel like we don't matter. Yes, and Melissa's here. Hello, Melissa. Melissa's been working with me too. So those of you who know me know this healing work that I do. This is what we talk about a lot. In fact, this week I was thinking it was so interesting because most of my healing sessions, well, all of them, we'll just say all of them, my healing sessions this week are all on shame. Go figure. Every single one of them. People are coming to me. I don't know why I'm having such a bad day. I don't know what's going on. It's been weeks now, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh my gosh. And so when I do my healing work with people, we go back and we unwind those stories. And we go back to the first time that you felt like that you were not worthy, that you were not good enough, that you had to push your way through to make people see you, that you had to keep doing more and more and more in order to be seen and heard, or all the stories that we do, that we tell ourselves as kids. And I know for those of you who have been on this week, you've been hearing a lot about inner child healing. This is what we're talking about when we do that. This is what inner child healing is. So for me, one of the sure ways to help you work through these emotions is definitely get some healing. Go and have someone help you work through this stuff. And it's fine to do healing on our own. It's fine to change. But I know, because I get healing done too, and I work with people every day and do healing with them, that as we do our own healing work, our life changes so quickly. Things move fast for us. And it's perfect. It works out so amazing. So I'm here to tell you, as a healer, get your healing work done. Betty says, I've been told repeatedly everything wrong with me, and I get so angry with myself for giving away the power of believing it. Yes, you know, Betty, and it's hard when we've been told that our whole life, we start to believe it. And it's changing our mindset and realizing that, no, you know what? That is not true for me, because it is not true, because I know every woman on the face of this earth has the most beautiful, beautiful light inside of them. It's letting go of all of this heavy stuff and helping you step into this place of owning your own power, owning who you are, knowing that those are not truths. Because really, when you get told repeatedly that everything's wrong with you and nobody's telling you what you're doing right, and we choose to believe that, we're giving them our power. You're absolutely right. And we are giving it away. And it is so not true. Because I see the light in you. I see the light in all of us. To me, this is when this is when I stand on my soapbox and go, no, listen, this is not truth for us. So doing your healing work is so helpful. And Betty, that would be awesome for you too, because go work through those. You know, I was telling you, just this last week, we were doing healings, and it kept coming up over and over again, these instances of where my clients had told themselves that they were not good enough. And when I do my healing work, that's what I do too. It's like, it's amazing. Things that you never even realized, situations that happened to you in your past, are stories that we told ourselves because of situations, because our parents weren't there for us, because whatever it is, whether you were born to the most amazing parents or you had the most shittiest childhood ever, there is something in there, I guarantee, for everyone to do that work with. But the other thing that helps so much, if you're not ready to take that healing step, is gratitude. And stepping into this place of gratitude for yourself. And I know when I really started working on gratitude back in 2015. And I remember I had a life-changing day for myself. That whole year, 2015, was one of the roughest years that my family and I have probably had. And I honestly, we've had other rough times, but I mean, that year was just really tough. It just seemed like every time we turned around, something else was happening. You know, my daughter got a divorce. She moved home. We found out she had thyroid cancer. I went through some thyroid cancer issues that same year. My father-in-law passed away, and we found out my husband had some serious medical issues too, all in the same, like within 8 months of each other, like bam, smack in the face. Like, and I really wanted to just go crawl in the hole and not deal with any of it, because it was just so much at one time. It just seemed to keep coming and coming and coming. And, you know, then you got the day-to-day life stuff you're trying to deal with too. And I remember thinking, what the hell am I going to do? Like, I could feel myself slipping down this slippery path again of, I'm not sure I can do all of this. And I remember a good friend of mine brought me the book, The Secret, for those of you who know that. But that year was the year that I found gratitude in my life because of that. And I remember at the end of the year, December 31st, thinking, I have learned so much this year. And I could have allowed myself to go down the hole, and I could have allowed myself to think all of these horrible things and shame myself for everything that I didn't do right that year and everything that went wrong that year and blame myself and do all of these things, but I didn't do that. And I remember in December 31st saying, you know what? I never want to live this life. I never want to live this year again, ever. Like, I didn't want to do it again. But I was grateful. I was grateful that I had found gratitude that year. And I could honestly say that I was grateful for that year because it taught me so much. It taught me to be a better person. It taught me to be more compassionate. It taught me to rely on things that I didn't know how they were going to work out. It taught me to have faith like nobody's business. It taught me so many things. And I'm grateful for that. And I have learned since then, as long as I stay in gratitude, I do not go down the shame shit store anymore. As long as I stay in gratitude and remind myself, I have boards all over my house. I have whiteboards in my kitchen. I have them in my office. I have them everywhere. And I write things down every day that I'm grateful for. And this helps me stay in this place of not looking around at what everybody else has or how I perceive that their life is going or how I think that things should be working out for me. But it allows me to stay in this place of being grateful and loving and kind to myself and others, no matter what they say to me. So today, for those of you who are on, does anybody have any questions or comments or, because I want to do healing. So does anybody have any comments? We'd love to hear from you. Thanks, Delise, for answering questions. Thanks, Delise. So I would love to do some healing with you guys today because that's what I do. This is channel healing. So I just want to open up this space for healing. All you need to do is to just be in a quiet place. Yes, Brenda, I'm glad this is why you're here. Your kids have learned to shame you. Okay, that needs to stop. Jana's saying I wouldn't be here without your help. Ditto on that, girl, because we help each other out so much. You know, it's just not fair that we allow ourselves. I like to tell the story too on going back to shame a little bit that, you know, we would never remind our dogs or our kids about what they did last week or last year or any of those things, but we do it to ourselves all the time. We absolutely do it to ourselves all the time and remind ourselves of all the times that we've screwed up. We remind ourselves of all these times instead of looking into gratitude and going, you know what, but look at all the things that I've done right. Look at all the places that I have done right. And look where I've become. Look where I have come from because of the life that I have lived, because of what I have been through as a child, because of what I've been through as my early adult years. I'm here now today to say, you know what? It's all okay. Everything's going to be okay. And staying in that place of gratitude, when we do that, especially when we're busy moms, when we're busy looking around and we're in this depression state, we're not noticing all the amazing things in our world. We're not noticing the good things that our kids are doing. This is when we're shaming our kids because we're in that shame shit storm. We're not telling them what an amazing job they're doing either. We're not reminding them how good they are. We're not reminding them that, you know what, I'm happy you're in my life. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you're with me. So this is what I want to open you up to today. I want to release this heaviness for you today and open up your heart space and allow you to step into a place of gratitude. So if you guys are all open to that, this is what I want to do for you today. So if you are ready for healing, give me some thumbs up. You can put a 1 in the comments if that's easier for you. Send some love, send some hearts, and let's do some healing. So like I said before, for those of you, if you haven't done healing with me, yes, Brenda's saying yes. All you need to do is just close your eyes and sit back and relax. And hello, Janine. So sit back and relax. And just allow the energy to do the work for you. That's all you need to do. So like I said, this is channeled energy. So it just comes in. We create this beautiful, beautiful group space. Trisha, 1111, awesome. We create this beautiful group space for us to do healing with today. So that's what I'm going to do for you. We're just going to release all your heaviness. I'll just go wherever I'm guided. And we're just going to do a short one today. So nothing crazy. We're not going to be here for 30 minutes or anything. Hello, Michelle, welcome. So when you're ready, I just want you to close your eyes And just take a deep, deep breath. And I want you to just slow down your breathing just for a minute and give yourself permission to be in this space. And give yourself permission to have healing today and just open up and just allow it to come in. That's all you need to do is just to be open. So we're going to call forth the beautiful white light today to come in. And we're going to open up this space for healing, dedicating this space for healing purposes today. We're going to call in all of our teachers and our guides and our masters and allow them to come forth. Just take another big deep breath. We're going to bring in that white light, bring it on down through your crown, down through your third eye. And if you've never done this before and you're like, what the heck are we doing? It's okay. Just relax into it and just whatever your experience is, it will be perfect for you today. And allow that light to come on down into your throat area. And we're just using our chakra system to clean out your energy field today. So that's what we're doing. Down into that heart space, opening up that heart space for love, gratitude, compassion for ourselves and for others. Bringing on that light down into your stomach area, your solar plexus, down into your sacral, your lower stomach area, and down into your root chakra, right between your legs, shooting that energy on down into the ground, allowing your body to be grounded, to feel safe and secure, and bringing that beautiful energy up all the way through your spinal column, all the way through your body, cleaning out any old energy, cleaning out any place that is stagnant, aligning all of your chakras, bringing everything into complete balance, releasing anything that is no longer serving you, and bringing it all the way up and out through your crown and down into your energy field. And allow that energy to just spill out through your entire system, healing it, repairing it, clearing it. Just allow it to do the work for you. If you have any sensations, it's okay. Just let it go. Let it do its thing. You might feel some pressure. You might feel some, whatever it is for you, it's just fine. And allow it to just all filter out, cleaning out all these old feelings of sadness and sorrow. Never being enough. Never feeling like you're enough. Not being able to please those around you. Feeling like nobody cares. Like nobody's here to help you. And that you're unable to ask for help. Asking for help is not okay. That's weakness. Allowing that to go, that is not your truth. Taking time for yourself is not okay. Filling up your own cup is selfish. Allowing that to go. Releasing all of the old shame stories. All of the stories that you have told yourself, all the stories that you have believed about yourself that have come from other people that are not yours to carry anymore. Allow them to go now. Good. All of the heaviness, all of the anger about where you have been and the stories and the things that you have been through. Allow that anger to just slip out. It's safe to do so. This is not who you are. These are just feelings. These are just beliefs. They are not who you are. Just allow them to go. Good. And now we're going to take this energy and clean out this entire energy field, activating all your layers, opening you up for new understandings, opening you up for a new sense of gratitude, and allowing that energy to go straight into your heart space, Cleaning out the old sorrows, the old grief, the grief of losing loved ones and friends, that heaviness that you've carried around for a lot of years, allowing it to go, knowing that you are safe to do so. Take a big deep breath. And I want you to just take a minute in this clean and clear space. And I want you to think of something that makes you so happy. And every time you think about this one thing, it just brings a smile to your face. Whether it's the day your kids were born, the day you were married, the day you met your significant other, whatever it is for you, I want you to, maybe it's that vacation, maybe it's something that you've done together, whatever it is, what is that one thing, that one amazing thing that every time you think of it, it just lights your soul up? And I want you to take that feeling and I want you to breathe it in. And I want you to let it expand as you breathe out. And I want you to breathe in again. And I want you to let it expand even wider, bigger than your energy field, bigger than you are. Allow that feeling to just grow and completely consume your entire system. I want you to allow that feeling to settle into this heart space area, that big old, bold, heavy, beautiful feeling of gratitude and love. Allow it to settle in there. And allow this memory to be your go-to when you want to go down and you want to start down the little shame storm again. Allow this memory to come in for you. Program it so that it comes in for you every time. And you remember, oh my gosh, yes, this is what I need to think about. This is what makes me happy. Knowing that it is safe to think happy thoughts and it's safe to be happy. It's safe to want to be happy and playful. It's safe to open up. We don't have to be serious adults all the time. We need to play. We need to fill our cup up. We need to have these moments of gratitude and love. So bring that into this heart space. Allow it to fill your entire system and allow it to stay there, replacing all of those old heavy feelings. Good. Take a big deep breath. I want you to bring your energy field back. It'll just do it itself. Allow yourself. Take another big deep breath. Allow this clearing to finish for you, knowing that you're safe and secure at all times. Perfect. And when you're ready, I want you to just rub your hands together and come back to this space and open up your eyes and let me know how you're doing. How's everybody feeling? So if you're feeling much lighter, let me know in the comments. Yay, Brenda, awesome. I'll give you a second. Yay, Crystal. Awesome. Yeah, clearing out our garbage is marvelous. Very good. Awesome, Melissa. Clearing out our garbage is always amazing. So now that you're in this space of being a little more open and a little more clear, yay, ready? Yes, light is the word that I love. I love feeling that light feeling, that open feeling, just being, things are easier right here. You'll notice that today. Pay attention to this throughout the day because you will notice that you just feel lighter. Things just seem easier. You don't seem to be as quick to anger when we clear out our energy field. We don't seem to be as quick to to go down that grumpy road of, oh my heck, those people are just, and go off. So, notice that today as you, now that you've had this clearing done. So I've talked to you a little bit about gratitude. One thing that I love to do with gratitude now that you're in this different space, I have a gratitude journal, and it's 30 days of gratitude. There's 30 pages in there. Every day has an affirmation and then a space to write down your gratitude for the day. So I would challenge all of you to, I know we're all busy. This doesn't take a lot of time. This just takes a few minutes in the morning to find a place, whether it's in this journal. By the way, we have a download on my website that is available. You can get that there, or you can order one of these too if you want the hard copy. Those are available on my website, and you can download them on there and spend 30 days rewiring your brain to go from these old stories, these old playful stories, or these old stories of what you've told yourself before, into this new place of love and light, into this new place of lightness, into this new place of realizing how much you have around you. And when I talk to people about doing 30 days of gratitude, I tell them that here's the deal. Brenda, my website is www.ginastroll.com. So it's all on there. So when I talk to people about doing gratitude, thank you, Janine. I tell them, here's the deal. So yes, Sandra, that was where I was going next. The 30-day gratitude challenge and healing is where I was going next with all of this. But when we do gratitude, I encourage you to write down. You can't just write the same things down over and over. It's easy to get in this little monotonous, I'm thankful for my family and I'm thankful. You're not feeling it. You're not doing anything here. In order for this gratitude to come out, you need to be able to feel it and know it and be in this place of lightness every day. And if you will do it, it just gets easier and easier every day. So what I tell people to do is, like, the first day you can write down, okay, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my kids. I like to name my kids out. I'm grateful for each one of my kids, and I put their names down. I'm grateful for my husband. And then I start talking about what they do. And you can add that in every day. It's okay to say I'm grateful for my kids, but what is it that you're grateful about each one of your kids? What is it that they do for you? What is it that they bring into your life? What have they taught you? Geez, we're still burping stuff up. So good. We're still moving things through. What is it that they have taught you that makes you grateful for who they are? And so you can start there. The other example I like to use, okay, so I love running water. I love hot water. And so I am grateful for water. I'm grateful for the people who bring water into my house. I'm grateful for the water company who keeps that water clean and clear for me so they can come into my house. I'm grateful for water heaters. How many people are grateful for their water heater? Anybody? I've been to other countries where the water heaters don't work well. I'm grateful for a water heater. I'm grateful to have warm water to be able to go stand in the shower. And then it gets even better. I'm grateful for the people who created the pipes to bring that water into my house and to bring all of these beautiful things in for me. I'm grateful for the people who created electricity. I'm grateful that they found out how to get it to everybody's homes, and we can have, all these, get really creative. Sandra's like, yep, I love my hot shower. Is anybody else like, baby, I'm in the hot shower? So it's doing all of these type of things in your gratitude. Get really specific. Get really down there and really start naming them out. And I promise you, as you do that, you will have to, because you have to dig deeper to find things that you're grateful for. But it also trains your mind to stop looking at everything that you don't want and start seeing what you do. Start seeing these beautiful, beautiful things, these beautiful kids that you have in your life that drive you absolutely freaking crazy some days, and you want to just beat the holy living daylights out of them. But what an amazing gift they are at the same time because of the lessons that they teach you. And you start being grateful to be in this mom position instead of cussing yourself every day for not being enough. And it really will slide off as you do this more and more and retrain that brain to think in a different light. I promise you, I'm sitting in front of you here as someone who was the biggest shame queen, like I told you in the beginning. You know, I've learned so much from my kids and I'm grateful for where I am today. So the other thing, if you are interested, along with the journal, is we actually did what Sandra was talking about, and we actually have a 30-day gratitude challenge and healing inside of my website as well. So if you really want to get serious, each week there is a video, there's homework that goes along with it, and there's also a healing video inside of there. So I think there's 5 healings in that course. It is a course. It's a month-long course for you. So if you're interested in that, you can go find that on my website as well, because that is a perfect way to do healing along with, Michelle's done it. We've even changed it up a little bit. So Michelle's done it. Sandra's done it. There's been a few people that are here in the group today that have done it. It really is. It was a life-changing moment for a lot of people. So if you're interested in doing that, that is on my website as well. So is there any questions or anything that anybody has for me? Anything that they don't understand? I'm honored to be here with you today. If you can feel my love and gratitude for all of you being here with me today. I'm honored to be part of this event. It has been a beautiful, amazing event. I can't believe it's almost done. So make sure and post in the group and thank Annie and her team for pulling this off for all of you, because they have put a lot of work in so that we could all be here today. So I'm honored to be part of your life. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed your healing today. My link is in the comments. So if you want to find out more about me, it's all in there. And with that, I think I will sign off for now. Thank you for your time. Brenda, you are very welcome. I'm honored to be here, and thank you for participating and watching with us today. Thank you all for being here and listening. So sending my love and light to all of you. I love you guys, and you're very welcome, Betty. So, and I hope you all have an amazing time. Tune in. I think there's someone after me as well. And thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Sandra. So continue watching, and I know there's still tomorrow, so you guys still have one more day in the course, or inside of this group. So it's been an awesome week. So thank you all for your time. I love you guys all. Have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you feel so much love and light today and just open and easygoing. So wishing you the best, and we'll see you all very soon.